from Ms. Hopper's 4th grade class, and this year we've been learning a lot about the eye, and we'll be sharing a ton of facts with you guys today. Our eyes are amazing things. They're gifts to us. They help us see wonders of the world. They help us see the delicacy of a rose, the beauty of a rainbow, and the power of a waterfall. And now I'll be introducing Harrison to talk to you about the front of the eye.
Okay, Ava and I have been working on a short video about the eye that we are going to share with you. Wait, turn it up. Turn it up.
I think you need to do it on the screen.
Wait. Pause the video first.
Yeah, you can do.
Oh yeah, you gotta exit full screen at the bottom.
I made a video. Click on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Yeah.
What is it?
Yes.
That's as loud as it goes on my speaker. And on the, he has a full.
Start it over.
Yeah, on the computer.
Bobby, your shit sucks.
Bobby, he's like a pit master.
Bobby, hack it.
This is going great.
Bobby's gonna hack it. Bobby doesn't have a hack it. Oh, whoa. Charlie knows how to hack it. Great buddy.
Yeah.
Charlie knows how to hack it. Charlie buys hacks.
Charlie buys hacks.
Right there. I agree with you on that.
That's, oh god.
He remembers.
What?
Hi, I'm going to teach you about the front of the eye today. Later she will teach you about the back of the eye. This is the pupil. The pupil is a hole in your eye that lets light in your eye. It gets bigger when it is dark and smaller when it is light. This is the iris. The iris is the colored part in your eye. The sclera is the white part of the eye. It protects the inner structures of the eye. The eyelashes help keep things out of the eye. The eyelid also helps keep things out of the eye. This is the tear ducts. The tear ducts bring tears to your eye.
This thin white line is called the conjunctiva. The conjunctiva is a lining for the inside of your eyelid. This gold line is called the cornea. It is actually clear, but it has gold in the picture so that it shows up. The cornea is the part of the eye that protects the eye. This clear liquid is called the aqueous humor. The aqueous humor is a water-like substance that fills the eye from the cornea to the iris and the pupil. This is what the iris looks like from a side view. From here the pupil just looks like plain old nothingness. But the pupil is the hole between the iris. This is the lens. The lens is a clear part of the eye that bends the light that comes into the eye. This is one of the muscles on the eye. It is called the ciliary muscle. The ciliary muscle helps shape the lens to help it focus. This is the other muscle on the eye. It is called the sphincter muscle. This peachish colored thing is called the vitreous humor. The vitreous humor is a clear jelly-like substance that fills the eye from the lens to the back of the eye. This line is called the retina. The retina has all of the rods and cones that are in our eye. The rods and cones help our eyes see color and black and white. This thick tube coming out of the eye is called the optic nerve. The optic nerve is the part of the eye that brings signals from the eye to the brain.
I hope you learned a lot. In Light Tower, go anime.
Wow, very nice.
Okay, now we are going to do an experiment. Find a partner.
It's closer.
Look at your partner's eyes. Try to find the pupil. That is the black dot in the eye.
I can see it.
Now it's hard to turn on the lights. Oh, I love this trick.
Wow.
Oh my god. You're going to turn them back on.
Please listen. Amar, and Vaughn, listen. He just gave you some instructions.
I know the truth. Did you see the people getting bigger and smaller?
Yes.
That is because it tries to let the same amount of light in at all times. Look at the person's eyes again. Try to find the iris. That's the colored part of the eye. Now look for the sclera. That's the white part of the eye. I can't see it. Next, try to find the eyelashes, eyelid, and eyebrow. Those all help keep things out of the eye, like dust and sweat. Now Ava will be teaching you about the back of the eye.
The back of the eye is a little bit more complicated than the front of the eye. The most important part of the back of the eye to me is the retina, which is located right here. The retina is the part of the eye that has the image from the lens projected onto it. It also holds all the rods and cones that help us see color in black and white. The cones are in the colors red, green, and blue, while the rods are gray. Also, there is the vitreous humor, which is located all throughout here. The vitreous humor is a jelly-like substance that fills the eye from the lens to the retina. Also, there's the lens. The lens is a clear oval disc that bends the light that comes into our eyes and focuses it on the retina. And finally, there's the optic nerve, which is right here. The optic nerve takes the image that we see on the retina, which is upside down, and brings it to the brain where the image is flipped right side up. Now Andrew will be talking to you about how we see. The seeing process is kind of complicated. It all starts when our eyes take in light, and then the lens clears up the image to make it look nice. And then the lens also projects the image onto the retina, but it's actually projected upside down, and it's the brain's and the optic nerve jobs to fix that. And this is what your retina would see because it's upside down, like I said earlier. And the retina's right here, and this is the optic nerve, and the optic nerve takes the image all the way to the brain, where the brain flips the image upside down to make the image look like this. And all of this happens in a matter of zeptoseconds. And now, my friend Virginia will be teaching you about the blind spot.
As you can see, the blind spot is in the back of your eye. The blind spot is a nub-like spot in the eye. Light does not enter the blind spot. The blind spot is the place of entry of the optic nerve on top of the retina. Now I have an activity for you. You will receive a piece of paper. Make sure that the two blue lines are on the bottom sheet. So if blue lines are on the top, flip it over. Like this. Blue lines are on the bottom, and the cross and the circle are on the top. Okay. Now that you have your papers, take your right hand and cover your right eye. Look at the circle. Pick the paper up and, never mind, sorry. Get your left hand and cover your left eye and look at the circle. Pick up your paper and move it towards your face. You will soon no longer see the cross.
Could you repeat that again, honey?
I'm confused.
So make sure everybody has their left hand.
Cover your left eye and look at the circle. Move the paper closer to your face and you will no longer see the cross.
Keep moving it back and forth until you don't see the cross.
And keep your eye on the circle.
Has everyone saw it?
Yes.
Whoa.
I know.
I don't see it.
If it doesn't work for you that way, there's also a different way of doing it.
I see.
It reflects.
Flip the paper. No, don't flip the paper.
That always happens to me.
Cover your right eye now. Get your right eye and cover your right eye. And look at the red circle. Now move the paper closer to you, and the two blue lines will look like one continuous long line.
Oh, yeah. Still don't see it. Interesting. You don't do that.
Jade, you're doing it too
Too
fast.
fast.
Slow it down.
This happens because when you cover one eye, the other eye takes over, so the other eye is not in place. Now my friend McKenna will be teaching you about the cow eye dissection.
As you can see, the cow's eyes are glowing because of the tapetum. The tapetum is a special part that makes the cow's eye glow. These are, next year in 4th grade, you will dissect a cow's eye, and these are what the cow's eyes look like. Yeah. The choroid coat, right here, which is the liquid part of the eye, does appear in the human eye, but the tapetum is the only part in the cow's eye that humans do not have. As you can see, the cow's parts of the eyes are the cornea, the iris, the pupil, which is just a hole, the lens, the tapetum, the blue part, and the retina, and the vitreous humor, and the sclera, which is the outside of the eye. What we learned from the cow eye dissection is that the cow's eyes are very similar to human eyes. So by dissecting the cow's eye, you can learn the parts of your own eye. And some of the differences from the cow's eyes might be the size, shape, or the parts. Now my friend Steven will be coming up to show you
You go to the ophthalmologist when you need to get your eyes checked, or you're noticing you're seeing things. For example, or you might see this chart at the ophthalmologist. Everybody read to themselves line 8. If they could see that from 20 feet away, then you have perfect 20/20 vision. Ophthalmologists use machines like this one, right here. Nearsight is a condition where you can see things close up, but not far away. For example, you could read a book or look at a computer close up without glasses, but you cannot read a sign or a board far away with glasses. Farsight is a condition where you can see things far away, but not close up. For example, you could read a board or a sign far away without glasses, but you could not read a book or look at a computer with glasses. Now my friend Kieran will be coming up and talking about optical illusions.
Optical illusions are pictures that play tricks on your eyes and confuse your brain. They are amazing in weird ways, learning about how vision works, as well as a reminder that our brains are sometimes deceptive just because of the way you look at it. The 3 types of optical illusions are persistence of vision, the eye-brain connection, and the what is it?
Binocular.
Oh yeah, and binocular vision. So, don't keep your eyes on the cross yet. So our eyes are each spread 2 inches apart. So each eye sees differently. This is called binocular vision. So if you stare at the cross and don't take away your eyes and move them, these people will soon look like aliens. I see it.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
Wait. If you look from
I've seen that all.
It's both.
No.
Yeah, it's both.
I've
It's
seen that all.
both. It is
It's
both.
both. About it.
It is both.
Do you see the bunny?
It is both. But if you look at it from the left, it looks like a bunny. But if you look at it from the right, it looks like a rabbit. Wait. Yeah.
Wait, good one.
This is called a eye brain connection optical illusion.
Does everybody see both of those?
I see a duck.
Okay, but do you see
It
the rabbit?
looks
If you make your face like this, you'll see it.
Yeah, the
I see the rabbit now.
The feet kind of look like.
I see the rabbit now, but I don't see the. I see the rabbit.
Now I don't see the duck.
I see the rabbit. I see the duck.
Well, I did before, but now I don't because I saw the rabbit.
I saw the rabbit. I see the duck.
Did you see Ronnie?
I don't see the other one.
No, my friend
Ronnie was on there.
Continuing optical illusions. This is a picture of eye-brain connection optical illusion. Which way do you think the people are going? Up or down?
Down.
It looks like both, right?
Yeah.
That is how eye-brain connection optical illusion works. No one actually knows which way they're going because the objects and images differ from reality based on which way you look at.
I can't tell if they're hanging. Oh, I think they're.
Stare at the center of the picture for 30 seconds and then look at the ceiling and blink really fast.
Or stare at a
Has everyone done it?
No.
Yes.
Are you supposed to see it when you blink?
You have to blink really fast.
It doesn't really work if you look directly at a light.
Yeah.
Like you can look at a
Are you
blank
supposed
wall.
to see it?
You see the picture. You see the picture on the ceiling.
Yeah.
I've done that. You have to blink really fast. I do that when I see the lights.
4, 5,
Oh, I saw it.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
What is that?
14,
Whoa.
15, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27,
Next slide.
Anything?
Now
So what?
Ava
I saw.
and McKenna will be passing out flip books.
Pass it around.
And pass it around. A flip book.
You start.
A flip book is not an optical.
It's like you're reading it.
illusion. It is a series of pictures that slowly change from one page to another to the next as you flip the pages quickly. It's sort of like an animation. Now Drew will be shut. Now
You can't have it so easy.
Hey, Martha. Hey, Martha, pass it.
Just pass it back.
It's creepy.
The eyes is like this.
Now Drew will be showing the conclusion of the presentation.
In conclusion, our class has learned a lot about the eye throughout the year, and hopefully you did during this presentation, like the back of the eye, the retina, the optic nerve, and the cow-eye dissection. And hopefully you saw a lot of mind-boggling optical illusions. Thanks for watching, and hope you have a great time doing the cow-eye dissection next year. Do you have any questions?
I have one. I have a
Oh,
question.
yeah.
For Ava and Harrison, you did the what is that an app?
It's Go Animate.
It's called Go Animate.
It's
It's a
really
website.
It's a website.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's every second website.
And so could you have used your own voice or is it?
Yes.
Okay.
You can use a microphone. Just like type out your voice.
You can edit text.
But was that like a robot voice type?
Yes.
You
So-
can choose different robots.
That was
like
Simon. That was like type to speech.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys did the report and then you talked into the, was it a mic or did you type it in?
You type
typed
what
it
you wanted
in.
to say, but you could talk into
You
it.
could do voice text.
Yes.
Yes.
But you need a mic.
Okay. So have you guys used that in another?
Yes.
We
Subject?
used it. Started it.
Yeah, did it?
We used it when our
Roller Bear project.
So would my class like to try that?
It's really easy to use.
So you
Just that it crashes.
you pick your character. Did you pick someone like you that you wanted?
There's different there's different
packs.
packs that you can use.
There's like backgrounds. There's like
You can make
people.
you can make a custom character. You can?
Cool.
And there's fun.
No! And will you write it down that for me on the board?
You can make yourself a
That was really interesting.
You can make yourself a food.
I'm gonna make myself a
Yeah, you can make yourself a
Yeah.
I'm gonna make myself a
Yeah, then I'll like we had to make them. We had to cut out like you can go online to like websites and then you like print them out and then you like cut them out and then cut them pieces. Then you cut them out. It's been a long time. Except
My class, what do you all say?
Thank you.
Guys, you did a wonderful job teaching. Great job.
You can take all those papers.
I want cereal.
Did you keep up? Thank you for being a great audience. Thank you.